Okay, dear students, last class I told you about the electrode potential. So, electrode potential is actually we defined in a hypothetical way, but practically how can we measure it? So, that is the today's topic, that is the measurement of electrode potential. Okay, so last class we already discussed about the single electrode electrolyte system. Okay, is it possible to measure the electrode potential by using a single electrode electrolyte system? We will check, we can check. Okay, so I am writing, I am just drawing the single electrode electrolyte system. You can see this is your electrode, this is your electrode. Let me some other electrode, platinum or silver or that type of electrode. This is your electrolyte. Okay, suppose you are connecting it with a digital voltmeter. So this is a DVM, that is a digital voltmeter. Okay, you know that we have to measure the potential. Okay, suppose you have this type of a setup. Actually, you see this is a sure fail attempt. Okay, so how can you measure the voltage now? You cannot measure the voltage now, because for the measurement of voltage through the DVM, a small amount of current, at least a small amount of current should pass through. So you see the here the circuit is not completed. That means the current cannot pass through the DVM. That means the DVM now cannot measure the potential. Okay, and you see I am just going to complete the circuit like this. You see, by using oxidation reduction process, electrons will be available here, but it cannot pass through DVM, because here it is what, you see, here it is what. Okay, then I am just considering another system. This is your electrode, and you are connecting it with a digital voltmeter, and again you are connecting it with another electrode. So now your circuit is okay. You mean I mean that some electrons are producing here, means the electron will pass through the DVM. A small current, at least a small current is needed for all these things, and it will come here, and finally there will be the circuit will be completed, because here the charge carriers are ions. So through the electrode the charge carrier is electron, and here it is ions. Okay, so our question is, we want to measure the electrode potential of A means this electrode. So this is you can call it as this is our test electrode. But you see here what type of electrode we will fix here. Okay, so that can be a reference electrode. That should be a reference electrode. You see, a reference electrode should have some qualifications, some requirements are there for a reference electrode. That means reference electrode, some requirements are there. So when the requirement is satisfies, you can call it as a reference electrode. Okay, so normally in electrochemistry you are using a standard hydrogen electrode as the reference. Okay, so now you can see, just simply I am writing the equation for electrode potential equation for this, that is del phi is the electrode potential, or you can call it as potential difference, and you know the potential difference of the test. I am taking the test one. So how you will write this is a single electrode electrolyte system, phi test minus phi solution, minus, okay, minus you see phi reference, phi reference minus phi solution, phi reference minus phi solution. Okay, so what here you are getting, you see, finally, okay, you see here, this first term is a single electrode electrolyte system, single electrode electrolyte system. This is also single electrode electrolyte system. You cannot measure the electrode potential of this single electrode system. You can also here also you cannot measure, but you can measure here. Suppose this particular electrode, I told you that is a reference electrode. Suppose you are keeping this as constant, you can measure this one. Okay, you can measure. This is the method actually we are adopting to measure the electrode potential of the test electrode. That means we need a reference electrode. So our reference electrode is known as a standard hydrogen electrode, I told you. Okay, so we will check the peculiarities of a standard hydrogen electrode. A standard hydrogen electrode consists of electrolyte. The electrolyte is there, and here there is a platinum electrode. This is a platinum electrode. Actually it is known as a platinized platinum electrode. Platinized platinum electrode. What do you mean by platinized platinum electrode? Because platinum particle is deposited on platinum. That is called the platinized platinum electrode. This is for the fast electrode kinetics. Fast electrode, that means the cell should reach equilibrium very fastly, so that there will not be small current will be passed through the system. Otherwise a large number of current will pass through the system, means you cannot measure the potential. So this is a platinized platinum, and here you can see the Cl minus ions, and here you can see this is called standard hydrogen electrode. So you need hydrogen, you have to supply hydrogen. So how we will supply hydrogen? Hydrogen should be bubbled through the solution, and it is actually directing to the platinized platinum. And one more thing is there. So I told you that there are some requirements for the reference electrode. That means the pressure of hydrogen should be 1 atm, and the solution, and here the solution is there, no? That solution has around 1.18 molar concentration. So these are some requirements of standard hydrogen electrode. So hydrogen is bubbling in the solution, and it is reaching in the platinized platinum electrode. So this is known as the standard hydrogen electrode. Okay, so you can connect this standard hydrogen electrode to this test electrode for the measurement of electrode potentials. Okay, so we will connect. We are going to connect it with a particular electrode, and we will check how the measurement can be done. So for example, I am considering a cell like this. I told you that we need test electrode. So let my test electrode is platinum, and here the redox reaction happening is Fe2 plus Fe3 plus. This is the system we want to measure. We want to measure the electrode potential of this electrode, and you see this is our standard hydrogen electrode. You see, standard hydrogen electrode consists of platinized platinum electrode, and we need hydrogen. We have to bubble hydrogen, and you see for the electrical connection it should be connected with a salt bridge, and now you can connect it with a DVM. So this is our setup. Okay, this is our setup. Okay, so now let me write the reactions here. Okay, so what is a reaction? Actually, I told you, I forgot to tell you about this. What is a reaction taking place here? This side, that is this electrode, you see H plus aqueous plus electron giving H plus aqueous plus electron giving half H2 gas. So this is the reaction taking place here. And what about the second test electrode? Test electrode, you can write like this: Fe3 plus electron giving Fe2 plus. Okay, now I want to check the electrode potential of this electrode. Okay, electrode potential of this electrode. Okay, the equation is just like similar. This already it is there. This is a test electrode, and this is your reference electrode. That means here in this side you have standard hydrogen electrode, and here it is, both are platinum, but here it is the test is Fe2 plus Fe3 plus system. Okay, so let me write the full equation for the electrode potential. Okay, so what is the equation for this one? Okay, you know that in Nernst equation you already studied. Okay, you can write like this: it is phi 0 is equal to phi 0 test. This is our test means our Fe type system, Fe2 plus Fe3 plus system, minus RT by F ln. I am just writing the concentration term, activity. A means activity, Fe 2 plus divided by A Fe 3 plus. That is the A for A is a concentration term called activity. Okay, so here also, here how can you write? Here you can write like this: it is equal to phi, and just writing this R for reference, that is the standard hydrogen electrode, the standard, and plus RT by F ln. What I am just writing H plus here, that is why it is plus. Okay, activity of H plus divided by activity of, here you should write not activity, P half H2. So this is our equation. Now you see delta phi, you have to find out the delta phi. That means this particular equation minus this particular equation. Okay, so this is our some calculation we have to do here. Okay, you see these two things, that means the standard you can take together, test minus phi reference, phi 0 reference, and the other terms are RT by F ln A Fe2 plus divided by A Fe3 plus minus RT by F ln A H plus P half H2. So you can take this outside. So this is a term. This particular term, you know that this is a standard condition term. You can call it as E0. That is our potential difference del phi is equal to E is equal to E0 minus, you can take minus RT by F outside, minus RT by F, then you see ln, and instead of writing this Fe2 plus and Fe3 plus, I can write simply A1 by B1, A1 by B1 plus, because I am taking minus outside, ln A2 by B2, A2 by B2. Then it is equal to, you know, that E0 minus RT by F, RT by F ln, okay, this ln AB, ln A plus B, so ln AB, that is A1 A2 divided by A1 A2 divided by B1 B2, B1 B2. Okay. So now you can see, you can substitute this A1 and A2. Here A1 is this Fe2 plus, and this is H plus, and Fe3 plus, and P half H2. Okay, I'm just simply I am writing that portion only here. Now we have okay, this portion only I am writing here. You have Fe2 plus, activity of Fe2 plus here, H plus here divided by, this all are concentration terms, A of Fe3 plus here, and A of pressure of H2 here. Okay, and now you see, you can conclude like this. What about these two terms? Activity of H plus, okay, activity of H plus, normally for the standard hydrogen electrode, take it as unity, and P half H2, that is 1 atmosphere. So in effect these two are 1, okay, so 1 and 1. Then you can see, you need not go for the hydrogen part, that the standard hydrogen part is completely it is kept constant. That means simply this E is equal to E0 minus RT by F ln A Fe2 plus by A Fe3 plus. Okay, now you see the equation, our equation, you see, this is our final equation. So now you can measure the electrode potential of the test electrode. So that means the hydrogen portion is completely over, because it is reference. So like that you can measure, that is the method for the measurement of electrode potentials. Thank you.